You're watching DD India News Hour. I am Tanvi Taneja. India's central bank, the Reserve Bank of India, has said that stable and low inflation will provide the necessary bedrock for sustainable economic growth. Speaking at the 59th SEACEN Governors Conference in India's commercial capital, Mumbai, Reserve Bank of India's Governor Shaktikant Das said, persistent shocks to food prices and renewed geopolitical flashpoints are some factors that currently pose a challenge in policymakers' fight against inflation. The RBI governor highlighted that India has successfully navigated through multiple challenges and emerged as the fastest growing large economy. He stated that the Reserve Bank projects India's economy to grow by 7% during 2024-25, marking the fourth consecutive year of growth at or above 7%. The RBI governor stated that prudent monetary and fiscal policies have paved the path for India's success in sailing through these rough waters. He added that effective fiscal monetary coordination was at the core of India's success. DD India's Shishir Shelar joins us from Mumbai now. Shishir, could you tell us about the role played by the government's fiscal and other policies in making India the fastest growing major economy?
Well, absolutely. Well, looking at the India's condition at this point in time, any government use fiscal policy for revenue generation and maintain the revenue generation and the expenditure. Also, India is working on the same path here. As far as the RBI is concerned, RBI is actually walking on a very tight rope. They're actually maintaining, the interest rate at the same time. They're also targeting inflation. So these are very two important crucial factors that the government is working on. On the other hand, RBI is also looking at their own basket. But of course, working both the government and RBI has to work in tandem, and that's what we have seen in the last few years. Well, the RBI's projection always shows that what could be the India's growth and how India can reach that level. And that's the reason whenever RBI, project the GDP growth also, it also stipulated that what measures need to be taken care of. And government is actually working on it quite closely and also worked on it, the suggestions given by the RBI. But the 2 or 3 points probably I would focus on that the government has actually worked, and that's the reason it benefited the Indian economy. The first is, of course, the structural reforms that the government have taken in last many years. The structural reforms includes the labor laws. It also includes the taxation policies of the country, the business environment, and on the other side, the trade policies that the government of India is actually working on the other countries also, and domestically as well. So these are all benefiting factors, the structural reform factors that the country is enjoying this point in time. The second important aspect that government is working on is, of course, the capex plan that we can say, the infrastructure development. Well, year on year, the government is actually increasing its capex, and that's the reason the government is more investing in infrastructure projects. As a result, we are getting a better connectivity, a good power grid, a good spending in healthcare and education. So these are also contributing for a kind of a good economic scenario as well. The third important aspect the government has focused on is, of course, the innovations and entrepreneurship. We know that India is now going to become the entrepreneur hub, and that's the reason government is also focusing on various innovation technologies. Now, this is helping for creating new industries. At the same time, it also creates job opportunities and helping the economy to grow better. So these are the aspects that government is focusing on, and that's what the RBI has also suggested in its projected report as well.
Yes, thank you very much, Shishir, for those updates.